everybody. Welcome to the Hauldridge Show. I am your host, Anastacia Hauldridge, better known as Ace. And today on the Hauldridge Show, we are interviewing none other than the author of Twinkle, Twinkle, Starry Sky and a book called My Magnum Opus, author and writer, Meg Collins. Meg, welcome to the show.
Anastacia, thank you so much. And I'm so glad to be here with you today.
Meg, you know, you and I, we met on Facebook. It was a godsend because when we met, we clicked together. You called me, and I got to know you, and we built this awesome relationship. And what do you call that relationship? Peas and carrots, right?
Peas and carrots, like
peas and carrots. So everyone, what I'm going to do here is, I've got Meg right here. She's so busy, I decided to get her on the show because I want to ask her a couple questions that is about her lifestyle and what she's doing right now in her career. So Meg, this show is unscripted, and I'm going to ask you a few questions. Don't worry, I'll take it easy on you, okay?
I know you will. I know you will, and thank you, Anastacia. I'm ready for it. Unscripted.
Okay, Meg, my first question to you, okay, is how long you been a writer, and what have you learned from the types of books you've written?
I have been a writer for over 10 years. I started at an open mic poetry slam in the Washington metropolitan area. I started as a poet, and then after that, I began writing a novel, which is called Her Road to Success. And I started writing more and more every single day. And what I found out is that I wanted to make a difference in other people's lives. And I wanted to give back some of what I've been given in life. And that's what I'm doing. And so now I am a poet, I'm a novelist, a children's book writer, and a radio show host with Nancy Ducey D'Onofrio on PH Turner's with Red River Radio.
Awesome. Okay, my next question is, how many books have you published, and which books are they?
Thank you, Anastacia, great question. I have written 30 books. However, I have published 2 books. One is Twinkle, Twinkle, Starry Sky, and it can be found on Amazon.com. And I also published my Magnum Opus, which is a decade of my poetry. Since I grew up going to parochial schools, I thought I would do a different twist of a title because it's a decade of my poetry. So it really was my best work at that time.
Awesome.
And partial proceeds are going to cancer research.
Oh, neat. Okay, good. Oh, that's great. Okay, so my next question to you is, where do you get all your inspiration?
I get it from God. I get it from my daughter, Lizzie. She is one of my biggest inspirators. I get it from my mentors, Nancy Ducey D'Onofrio, you, Anastacia Hauldridge, Rich Guzman, and I know who's listening, but it's true. I get my inspiration from my illustrator, Lorna Mack, she's a cancer survivor, and my publisher, Don Odom, of Justinian LLC, publishing for the third millennium. And the list goes on. And also the Exposure Project with Cedra Maroot and my good friend Renee Reyes. I could give you names for an hour. There are about 20 people I stay in contact with every single day.
Wow.
And they inspire me.
Well, I'm so glad that you get all those inspirations from all different sources, because not just one place you're getting inspiration, but through people's lives and the way they, interact with you. That's how you get inspired. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's my next question. And this is very important. I want you to think about this, okay? What are your goals, Meg, for 2011?
It's a great question. I will be publishing 15 children's books. 15. I'm writing 4 script specs for Hollywood. I'm on my 2nd novel. And I'm also doing dabbling a little bit in ghostwriting and doing editing. So my goal is to be able to walk into at least 2 hospitals and be an activist for cancer research. To walk in and mentor with my book, with my activities, with my team, with Lorna Mack and Leonard Greenberg, and my publisher, and Nancy. I want to be able to change lives. And I will change lives. And you can check with me in December and see how many I've published. Because I will publish 15 books. Not for me, but for my daughter, for the kids that are struggling and dying, and need that motivation, they need that inspiration. I stand before you as an activist now in cancer research, and those are my goals. 15 books, 2 novels, 3 more poetry books with pictures, a little bit of music, possibly, and yes, that's what I will do. And I will provide the best life possible for my daughter, because everything I do is a direct reflection of my daughter and everyone else in the industry. So I'm always looking out for the people that mentor me. As you know, you're in the industry. You've been in the industry for years. So that's my plan.
Awesome. That's very good. I'm very glad to hear that. And you know what? You have my support, and I will be checking back on you in December, checking on those books, making sure that they're out and about, getting into the hands of readers all over.
Thank you, Anastacia. I appreciate that. And I know you will be checking on me. You check on me all the time.
Yes. So how can we find you? What website? What is your website?
Which one would you like?
It could be your blog or your business page. It's got to be one website, though, because I know a bunch of people have all different types of websites. So one website would be good.
I tell you what, I'll give you 3 because there's really that many.
Okay, I only need 1. So if you could give me just one website. Yeah, just one.
I would say Meg.Collins at Destinium.com. Can I give you a website with all my books?
You know you're my girl. Why don't you go ahead, because we got to wrap this up.
Doves of Pleiades. Doves of Pleiades.
Okay.
And that is where you can find all the updates on my books. You can also find them on page. You can also find them on futuremeg@gmail.com on Facebook.
Okay.
So those are the best ones, but Destinium is my publisher.
Okay, so this it's called Destinium, right?
Destinium.com. Destinium LLC, publishing for the 3rd millennium. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll take care of all that once this interview is pretty much done, and we'll help you broadcast that for you on the A. Hauldridge Show out to everybody here in social media. Okay? Don't worry about that.
No worries, Super.
Okay, girl. Well, you heard it, guys. This is Meg Collins here on the A. Hauldridge Show. She's told you what she's going to be doing for 2011. Watch her, watch her as she's growing with her business as an author and writer. Get those books, Twinkle, Twinkle, Starry Sky, and my magnum opus on Amazon.com. The author is Meg Collins. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank
you. You have a good
one. You too.
Bye-bye,
God bless. Bye-bye.